Welcome to Karaoke Wine with Jules and Tessa.
Welcome.
Karaoke wine.
Obviously.
Yes. Cheers.
Before we get started. Yes.
Always.
Cheers. Always.
So today, it's going to be a funny episode.
Really excited.
I actually had to reach out, and you reached out to friends.
Yes.
Because we all know I have not dated a lot. And so when this topic came up, I was like, okay, let me just reach out to my peeps and see what they've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about
worst dates
ever.
I'm really excited about this. First of all, Jules and I have been talking, and we obviously rewatch our things all the time. Our podcasts.
Yes.
And we're like, we need to get back to being a little bit more ratchet.
Yeah, I was like,
Or like just a little bit
fun
more,
and jovial, and we drank a bottle of wine before we did this. We're a little tipsy right now.
Back to our roots is what we like to say.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So you go first.
Okay, so I first of all, thank you to all of my humans for coming through. There was actually bottle of wine.
Oh my God.
There were actually
Get it together.
See, are you guys glad we're back? We have better audio, but better humor.
Yes.
Look at that. We're back.
We're back.
Cheers. Okay. So the first story I actually want to share is with one of my soulmates, so my humans, and you guys know how I feel about my humans, but it's literally the story that made us fall in love with each other.
Oh.
Yes. And it's actually quite interesting because I feel like she is a Jules doppelganger because they're both Leos and they're both annoyingly pretty.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, right. What is she going to say?
I don't know. Annoying. And I was like, excuse me?
Oh, no. Like the girl who
That's have our second fight.
No, the girl who literally could sneeze and you get a photo of it and it's like hair blowing in the wind, like beautiful. Like, okay. So she was going on a date with this guy. She met him at the gym and he chose the place, Avi, and the time.
And he probably paid for it too. Looping in all of our subjects.
Yeah. Let's get through that story because it's actually quite interesting. He would not be somebody we'd go on a second date with, but maybe somebody to play with a little bit. Okay. So he chose a place. It was right next to his house, which was, and I just had to say this for our Chicago listeners because they understand. He was our age in the Hancock building, which is.
What's our age?
Our age.
Right now.
At the time, he was actually younger. At the time, they were younger. So she must have been in her maybe earlier 30s, maybe even like late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
The Hancock building is like a 55 and up community. For all of my Chicago listeners, you know what I mean when I say somebody lived in the Hancock. Like what? Like, who does that?
Like, you have to be 55 and older to get into the building? Or do you just have to have money? And usually at that time, money meant 55. It's
not even about the money. It's about the vibe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He probably inherited it from his grandmother or great-grandmother type vibe. You know what I mean?
Say no more.
Yeah. So he chose a place. Okay. She gets there. And he chose the time also.
Was it 6 p.m.?
It was actually
early bird special.
It was actually 7:30 p.m. And it's funny that you're saying this right now because wait until I tell you the rest of the details. She orders and he goes, "Oh, I don't eat after 6 p.m. My body is a temple."
I mean, people do intermittent fasting. We're just not one of them.
We're not.
We're just not.
Who invites somebody on a date that you plan and does not plan to eat? Right. Okay. So
strike one.
Yeah, strike one. She's like, cool. Well, I need to eat. And she's like, the waiter came over and was like, do you want a glass of wine? She's like, yeah, sure. The first date, right? Like, yeah, of course I have a glass of wine. He goes, temple. body. No. Okay. So she drank for both of them. Love you.
I know. That's why you guys are friends.
Yes, I know. Southern Charm, thank you for dealing with me after a bottle of wine when you first met me. Okay. During the dinner, he literally proceeds to tell her that his parents never loved him. And not that they didn't love him, but he was shipped to a school in Germany for boarding school when all of his other siblings got to stay at home the duration of their childhood.
Well, that says what about him?
Yeah.
Like, his parents are like, you're a psycho.
Listen,
We're shipping you off to Europe.
if we are in the process of counting red flags, there's quite a few here.
Yeah, I would.
We kept going because why not?
She's like, I'm already committed. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
So they leave, and she's like literally a bottle and a half deep because she had 2 glasses, and then finally was just like, give me the wine. Oh, and I forgot to say, because you did mention the bill earlier. Bill comes. He didn't eat or drink, mind you. So he just casually slides it over to her.
I would have, it would have been like shuffle. Like, what's that game? Shuffleboard. I'd have been slide it back to you. Why even ask a girl on a date?
But that's the whole point of this story. It's like, she was like, he's like,
Like, what's the point?
He was all, well, I didn't drink or eat anything.
It's dating at 7:30, which is already too early.
Again, he planned the date. He booked the reservation. He did all the things. So this is why he did all the
He
things.
lives in the Hancock building because he's a psycho from like the Hancock era.
I love how you just said that because we're about to get into some good detail.
Really?
Just like spot on. Look at her. She's done this once or twice, ladies and gentlemen.
But I haven't listened to this story.
She
This
has.
is the
Oh, we're
first
doing
time.
like blind.
Yeah,
we're doing blind.
we want like
reveals.
real reactions from each
Yeah.
other, so we don't know each other's stories.
So they leave, and he invites her up, and she was like, "You're some kind of suspect." And he goes, "I'm on the 32nd floor." Anyone who knows the Hancock building, you can literally see the entire Chicago skyline. 32nd
nice.
floor, go. 46th floor is I can't even remember the name right now, which is weird because I went there all the time. But you get a whole 360 view of the city. So she was like, okay. So he walks into his house and is literally American Psycho, like full on serial killer. Like, there are body parts hanging on the wall, not real body parts, but
Fake,
yes,
artistic.
body parts, but not erotica, because Jules
Yeah,
and I
I
are
know.
fans of erotic art, by the way.
Yes.
But it wasn't that. It was very minimalist and then just random body parts on the wall. It was like very out of place. Okay. This is
And she continued to go into the apartment.
it continued. She was like, oh,
I'm second guessing your friend's
she
decision
had a
making.
bottle and a half of wine.
I know. But you know, like when it's danger, alert, like something bad is going to happen. Like,
Okay.
at what point do you go fight or flight?
Yeah. I don't know. But this was a mutual friend.
She's like, let's look at the view, guys, on
Yeah.
the 32nd floor.
I think it was just more about like, hey,
At that point, I would have like, Tessa, this is where I share my location, guys. Is Tessa abort mission?
Yeah.
911. Find me right now.
on a sideline, could you imagine if you ever did that with me? What would that
You would be there in 2.2
Oh,
seconds.
yeah, like-
I'd be like, you have no idea what's coming through that door.
You better fucking run.
It would be like the movie Taken. Be like,
Yeah.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Yes. It would be scary. I was actually talking to her about one of her exes today too, and I was like, "Can I just tell you what would happen if we did the purge?" Okay, tangent. We're not going there.
Tangent.
Listen.
Yes.
So this is the very first time I've met her. She's telling me this story, by the way, and this is why we fell in love. So she proceeds to tell me. So she walks into his apartment and she's like, "Okay, there's like nothing special here." All of a sudden, the lights dim. Music comes on.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm kind of sweating right now just
Listen.
for her.
The door
Creeps.
to his room opens and he stands.
Is he naked?
He's in his boxers. Because he's a gym rat, or he was like a personal trainer or something. And he's like,
He's in all his glory.
he's all, "What's up?"
This is real.
This is a real story. So literally when I first meet her, she's telling me this story and she goes, "Yeah." And then was just like weird. And I was like,
But what did you do?
so I lean in and I'm like, and then, and she goes, well, I fucked him, obviously. And from that moment on, best of friends.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't you? After
She's
all
lucky.
of that,
She's lucky she's alive.
she is. But everybody knew, like, we knew him.
Oh, okay. Like it's not stranger danger.
No. It wasn't a stranger danger thing. It was literally like everybody knew him. And I actually told our other mutual friend, one of the best gays you've ever met in your life. I told him about this story. He goes, "Oh my God, I know his name. His name."
Hi.
So he wasn't an
Don't call me. Don't find me.
That stands literally in the doorway with light,
God.
music, dimmed light, and he's like, "Hey."
I don't know. And I'm thinking to myself, like, there's a lot of like, but did you die? That is a but did you die? You're lucky you didn't die.
Yeah.
Like that is a headline. Like lady at the Hancock building, famous in Chicago,
Yeah.
dismembered.
And she's hot as fuck too.
Doing all the things.
Doing all the things.
This is why I don't date.
This is why
And I have found myself in some, like, you know, random kitchens at 4 a.m. Yeah, those Instagram posts are a thing. But never like that.
It's like a Tuesday
It's
for
always like
me.
a group setting, never like alone, like second guessing, like my parents would kill me.
Yeah.
All right. So
I've done a few questionable things alone, so there's that.
this is from one of my girlfriends that I actually, we went out to dinner a couple weeks ago. And she was telling me the story, and this happened a long time ago, but when she was telling it, I was laughing, but I was like, this is a thing. And I was like, you have to send me this, and I have to use this on the podcast because I would not believe it myself. But anyone that also watches Sex and the City, there's a certain episode in there that kind of, you know, dabbles into
now
that.
I'm so excited because ooh, I can't wait to guess which one it is.
Yeah.
What, is it a Post-it?
No.
Is it jazz?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the jazz one's good.
Is it Paris?
No.
Okay.
No, it's the worst date. How is Paris the worst date?
I mean, it's not the worst thing, but like she kind of loses her carry necklace and
I
her
know, but it's
own
not the
sense
worst
of
date.
self there.
Okay. So she says, I was talking to a guy for a week or so. He was French, born and raised in Paris, into film philosophy, played the piano, great relationship with his parents, all green flags.
Yeah.
Seemed super nice. He invited me over to his place for dinner and said he was making crepes. How could I say no?
At night?
Yeah.
It's at night?
Yeah.
Breakfast?
No. Okay. Have you been to Paris? You eat crepes 24/7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got to his apartment. It was absolutely filthy. Old food all over the kitchen. A mop bucket with dirty water on the corner. The shirt from his Bumble profile pic crumpled on the floor. No crepes. No food at all. In the middle of his coffee table was a plastic pocket pussy. Like literally, what the fuck?
I just gagged.
Okay, so for people that don't know what that is, it's like a silicone mouth.
I'm actually now curious.
No, but it is. I'm telling you.
A pocket pussy is not a mouth.
It is.
It's a pussy and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the mouth one.
Yeah, you're thinking of
and they feel real.
pocket blowjob. Yeah, they
Yeah,
feel real.
yeah.
But like, wait until one of those goes like A-wire and like,
I just always think like, do you have to like lube it up? And like, how does it get wet? How does it stay wet? How does it do all that? Anyway, let me finish my story.
oh my God, wait, that's a really good. They have to use lube.
Obviously. I am visibly unsettled and he asks what's wrong. I explain and he says that I am being rude for not liking his apartment. He then asks if I would pee on him. I mean, that's the natural progression, right? It's a kink of
Like on his bed because like it's already filthy enough. Like she might as well just pop a squat right there in the kitchen.
well, we'll find out.
Oh.
It's a kink of his, and at that point I was like, I'm here, I might as well do it for the plot.
How we do it for the podcast.
This is why we're friends. I have him order sushi. I was starving, thinking I was going to get homemade crepes by a beautiful French man. Afterwards, I put him in his bathtub, piss on his face, and leave. That's when I officially stopped dating on apps. There you go.
She
Pisses on his face, not like on his chest, not on his body, but on, no. And I get this because she's like, if I'm going to piss anywhere, I'm going to piss in your goddamn face and you're going to like it because I was hungry.
Yeah. Oh, I get. Oh, yeah.
You have a dirty ass apartment. I come over. It's dirty. You promised to feed me. I'm hungry. And now you want me to piss on you? I'm doing it in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny that you said that because it reminds me of the Dying for Sex show we watched with Renee Zellweger.
Oh, no, it wasn't Renee.
No,
it was Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
They're like very similar as humans, but she like pees on him and she's like, but you had chemo. Like, is that toxic?
Yes. That was and he's like, he's wearing a dog outfit and he's like, get this off me. And I was like, you know what? I can't relate, but I know someone that probably can.
I love this so much, and I have to get to the next one because it's like so good. Wait, did she ever talk to her again?
No.
No second date?
Would you have a second date?
I mean, number 2, maybe.
Like number 2, like poop?
No, number 2 date. But yes, that's what I was insinuating.
No.
I mean,
no. I mean, no. No, I draw the line. And I'm not even, I draw the line. She did too. But I love how she was like committed. She was like, I'm here for the plot. Like, let's go.
I'm here for the plot. I have a here for the plot story, but we're not going to get into that today because it takes a minute for me to get through that one. But I am curious though, and I don't mind admitting this on camera. I mean, I peed in the shower before.
No, but that's not a thing. Peeing in the shower is not a thing.
It's not. But
like, wait, did you pee on someone in the shower?
No, it wasn't like in the shower. It was just like,
no,
it's hot. It's warm. That hits your clit. Like
you're getting washed at the same time.
Who cares? Getting washed.
I have no problem with kinks, but if it's a date and you guys don't specify what the kink is and it's like you assume and you're not feeding me and you didn't clean up your apartment, there's a lot of things that happen before asking for the kink that I'd be like, you don't deserve the pleasure of me over your face.
Okay, so yes, I agree with that. One, that's a privilege.
It is
You're
a privilege.
Welcome.
Totally.
I have to agree with you. Like the thing I would listen.
Let me eat a lot of asparagus and like nasty ass shit, and then I'll piss on your face because I'd be that pissed. Yeah. Pun intended.
I think too, though, the biggest thing for me is we're clean, very clean people.
Yes.
Like probably a little bit too clean of people. Not even. Like I think everyone should be as clean as we are. If I would have walked into that apartment with it being that way, I get it. She was there for the plot. More than likely.
No, she wasn't there for the plot. She stayed for the plot.
No, I know she stayed for the plot. I don't know if I could have stayed for I don't think I've ever stayed with a messy apartment.
Yeah.
I
mean, Hallie and I were at that like party. It wasn't like a party. It was like a get together. And the kitchen was dirty, and I legit did not
clean.
I started cleaning. I'm like that old lady. I was like, if I'm gonna be here, this needs to be clean.
You know me, I will clean. There is no dirty kitchen allowed in my life.
Yeah, no.
I will start cleaning. I think there was one time I left a dirty kitchen when I was dating somebody, and it was more because they were more particular than I was, and I just like didn't want. Not to do it wrong, but also it was just like, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, if they have a particular way of cleaning, then you just leave it to the OCD person.
Yeah.
Because then they react in a very hostile way.
I mean, I probably would have just popped a spot on him right there in the middle of the living room and be like, bye, that's the spot. Like I couldn't have stayed in something dirty. But good thing for her taking him to the bathroom and just doing it in the tub so that she didn't have to be, not even polite, fuck that. It was so she didn't have to touch anything else.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah. We'll have to
Yeah.
ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next one. This one's a good one because it's a Tinder date. Back in my Tinder days as it starts. Okay. First mistake is what she says. So she was talking to a really cute guy who had a really cute smile with no teeth. So one of these moments.
Oh, the picture had no teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And blue eyes, light hair, like very attractive. They talked for about a week before they actually went on a date, which is lovely, right? Like build the
Yeah.
connection. Like
Yeah.
what you should do.
Normal.
He said he lived beach adjacent. So this story is actually for my San Diego people because we know I've lived literally everywhere. Okay. Beach adjacent. Just remember this for a second. Okay. And he had 2 roommates. He was very nice. They decided to go mini golfing because why not? Do a
Yeah, it's
little
fun.
activity. I love it. I've done it before. And so he had a really cute smile, right? When she looked on Tinder.
He's like 6'5" finance guy. That's what I have in my head.
Pretty much. Okay. So the reason he had a really cute smile with no teeth is because he had no teeth.
Stop it. No, like for real.
Literally, she says,
Was he a hockey player?
remember that cute no teeth showing smile because he had no teeth.
Oh my God.
She should have left right there, but again, for the plot, because that's what we do as women. We're like, what could actually happen? Like keep going. So she was in shock. So she stayed and she was like, she actually is really nice. She's not like me, who would have been like,
No, but like I would be interested, like what happened? Like, are you a hockey player?
what? Okay, but you see, you just went to
don't.
a Panthers game, first of all. First of all, she was just at a Panthers game.
I
so
also
that's
dated a hockey player. I get it.
but like 100%. But who doesn't wear their teeth out if they're a hockey player?
That's very true.
Yeah. If you're a hockey player,
Well, no, if you're a hockey player, you just have like 1 or 2 and they get it fixed like within like 48 hours.
yeah, but they
Yeah.
also have a mouthpiece during that time.
True.
He literally showed up
Like
with,
the whole shebang.
he was like this. He's all,
Oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
so she was like, fuck it. Free mini golf. Let's go. They had a bunch of small talk, and turns out his beach adjacent house, and you know this,
Was a shack.
no, Vista.
What is
That
that?
is not beach adjacent. That's like being in, oh my God, how can we make it relevant to this conversation in Miami? That is like being in Griffin, where our other girlfriend lives that we went to the birthday
Yeah.
party. Okay. And saying that they're beach adjacent.
That's like a good 15, 20 minutes.
Yes.
That's like
That-
me saying I'm beach adjacent.
Yes. It's like me kind of beach adjacent. No, like this Vista is literally an entire highway
Yeah, you can't even.
to the water.
You can see the beach with binoculars.
Yeah, you can't even. There are some parts of Vista you can, but for the most part, no, you can't.
No. So it's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
And his 2 roommates, guess who they were?
Who?
Guess what? Who would say that they had 2 roommates?
A famous person? I don't know.
No, he said he had 2.
Oh,
his parents. Get
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, did he own the house?
no.
His-
His parents owned
See,
the
I'm still
house.
trying to get him like the benefit of the doubt.
No. She was literally like first person I ever ghosted. And by the way, if you knew this woman, best friend, she's amazing. We'll be releasing some things about her, but she's helping us with some things right now. However, she's amazing. And for her to ghost, she's the not like ridiculously nice person. Like doesn't
Yeah.
ghost people, doesn't do any of that nonsense. But yeah, lived with his parents, had no teeth.
I mean, this is really bad. So, my next story. Actually, I got this story in real time. Not now, obviously, but real time that it like happened. So, my girlfriend, she was packing up to go on a trip, and she was obviously like texting the guy like off and on
Mhm.
for I think it was like 3 weeks total.
Okay.
And she was like, I'm going to my house. I have to pack and then I have this flight, but why don't you come over? We'll do lunch at my house and that's it. He's like, okay, I will bring lunch and we'll hang out. I'll just watch you pack. It's just great. He comes to the house. He has a bottle of, he says that he was going to bring a bottle of champagne. He brings a bottle of Prosecco.
Oh.
By the way, guys,
It's not the same.
not the same.
It's not the same.
I won't even drink Prosecco. I don't like it.
Chris X.
It's just not the same, guys.
Frankie, that's for you. Chris X.
So she looks at the bottle and she's like, it's not champagne, but I'll take it. And he brings sushi over and she's packing. And then like in the bag, she's like, oh, what's that? And he brings out a thing of baby oil. I mean, come on. And this is at the time when the Diddy files started coming out. So I was like, oh my God.
What do we call him? Diddy?
Yeah, we were like the Diddy date.
Okay. The Diddy date.
So he brings out this baby oil and he's like, well, I thought, you're getting on your trip. I would give you a massage. And she's like, no. I don't need a massage. And it gets a little weird. And she says to him, listen, you can use my bathroom. And I'm going to go in my room and finish packing and whatever. And he literally did. He went into her bathroom, used the baby oil, finished, came back out.
Wait.
He did a whole thing.
He went full snake the pipe.
Yeah. And she was like, you need to go. And I get goosebumps all over my body because all these guys, I'm listening to all these stories and I'm like, who does that? Who? First of all, you come to my house for the first time ever and you have the audacity to bring baby oil. Sir.
Have they been on any other dates?
No, this was the first.
So why did he come to her house again?
Because she was packing and they were like, she was like, just come to my house and we can pack. They were trying to coordinate a date and it couldn't happen.
Well, next time she'll know to do that after her trip because she doesn't want to be slipping on other things.
I don't know. Diddy out. Yeah, it's so gross. Super gross.
Wait,
I'm so glad I'm not dating. So glad.
Yeah, me neither, actually. I'm not doing it
today.
Not today. My last date I had was actually wonderful.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
So the next story is my story.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to do a you one. Okay.
It's actually not as bad. And I think I was like, let me start with the worst ones. Because mine's really not that bad. It's actually scary of like what could happen and what did happen to me. So let's back up. I have friends visiting me from LA and we're in this Uber and my girlfriend has Turkish like family and our Uber driver is Turkish. And so they're like spitballing words back and forth. I'm drunk. I'm in the backseat like not caring about whatever. I'm just like speak that hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics, yeah.
We get home. I think it was like 3 or 4 months. I don't know. It was like an amount of time. And I'm not dating at all. My girlfriends are like, you really need to start dating. And I was like, well, I got this DM.
Because that's the way to go, people.
I got this DM. He's cute. I was like, this tall, blonde, blue-eyed, which I don't go for. That's not my type. But my friends in my ear, like, just get out there and just try it. So I get there. We're at the Sugar rooftop at the East Hotel.
Yeah.
And I get there first. I order my drink. And I see him walking. I'm like, okay. And as he's walking up, I'm like, oh, he looks a little familiar. And then as he gets closer, he gives me like a cheek kiss. And he's like, do you remember me? And I'm like looking at him.
Do you?
And I was like, you're not Turkish, are you? He's like, yes. And I dropped to my knees because I realized he was my Uber driver with my girlfriend.
Or did he follow you?
Yeah. I mean, that's creepy. You found my name through the Uber app, found me on social media,
And followed her to the
befriended
place that
me,
she was
and
at.
then, well, didn't follow me, but befriended me and asked me on a date. I didn't know that you were like my Uber driver.
Yeah.
So I dropped to my knees and I was kind of like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We have just drinks. I was like,
Yeah.
that's it. And he said, would you like a ride home? And I go, well, you already know where I live.
By the way, I was like, we are laughing now, but we are not laughing at any type of.
Yeah, well, he did take me home. I was like, you already drove me home before. I was like, whatever. I was like, okay. I knew what kind of car he already drove, you know? But yeah, it was. And then I realized like, oh, he had to like go through the app, find my name, befriend me, reach out to me, do all the things. I'm pretty sure that's not Uber policy. But
it's not. And honestly,
and if it would have worked out, it would have been like, oh my God, he did all this work just to find me. Now that it didn't work out, I'm like, it's fucking creepy.
all right. Once again, people in my life that have ever been interested in me or ever dated me or ever had, you know, the privilege of going home with me. Where's the stalking? Okay.
Do better.
Do better. Every single time I get an Uber, these motherfuckers will tell me their sad story and be like, oh my God. Like, I can't even tell you the things that I've heard. And they're like, so are you single? No one has ever taken the time to find me attractive, not say anything, and then stalk me.
You don't want it.
I don't want it, but I just watched you and I had a moment. Okay.
Did you watch You?
I did.
Okay, I did not finish it. I am like 4 episodes.
Oh, thank God. Because I literally was about to text you and be like, watch You, but it gets good at episode 4. The first couple of episodes on this new season is like,
But it's a thing. Like people stalk, people go out there. And let's talk about like the whole dating thing. It's bad, guys. I'm not dating. I'm in a relationship, full-fledged relationship. So
oh my gosh, you said announcing it. This was not planned. Are we okay? Are we gonna have to cut this out later?
no.
Okay. Okay.
No,
we're
we're
in
fine.
it. We're in it. Which is interesting because what day did I have?
What?
What day did I have?
What do you mean?
The day today. What did I tell you today? You're like in this full love bubble. And what did I tell you today?
You're allowed to be in the love bubble?
No, not about you, about me. We have switched courses. We have switched to me.
I don't know.
What was I telling you on the way down?
That you want a rage face.
Yeah. And then also what else? What am I like?
Not dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because Jules and I have had this conversation many times. Tessa, what's your type? Jules, I don't have a type. I'm like a vibe person. You know what vibe I've been picking up for the last, I don't know, 36 years of my life?
Oh, that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go on your rant, girl.
Weak-minded, cowards, pathetic little weenies. I'm so sorry that you like can't drive an hour. I'm so sorry that we live in different states. I am so sorry that because I'm your friend's friend, you can't date me.
You okay?
Good.
Good.
I'm just saying. Excuses. And you know what's interesting?
You're actually right about that because
Yeah.
finish your thought because I'm going to.
But you know what's interesting is when we started this,
Yeah.
remember, I can't even remember what his name was. Let's just call him Andrew for this purpose. I started talking to this guy. First moment I was on a dating app, he was super cute, blonde, blue-eyed, like quintessential American man. I went on a trip. I got back and we were supposed to go out. And he goes, I want to be like, hey, like, I think you're super cool. I've actually re-engaged
Oh, yes. I remember that.
with somebody that I dated in the past, and I really want to see where this goes. 100% respect. Guess what? Did not reach out to him again, did not talk to him again. These men that I've dated have been all like, my God, it was such a genuine connection. You're so real.
Love bombing to like
oh
the
my
nth
God,
degree.
Yeah, like you're my favorite person. Like I really want it to work. It's just like basically keeping it open-ended as if like there was just obstacles to overcome. So then I'm like, well, if you're going to end it, we're going to really make it ended. I have this thing where I may or may not get drunk and confess a lot of emotions all at once. Because you know that I do.
Yes.
All the time. And I'm always like, I've never done this before. Bitch, I have done it so many times. It's just kind of like the hook, line, and sinker, like seals the deal. Like, you don't want to be with me. I'm going to really make you not want to be with me. It may not be healthy. I won't do it again. But
yes,
I've done it. And that's,
you just had an epiphany that you're not dealing with bare minimum assholes.
It's not even bare minimum. It was genuinely like hearing, and I don't know if anyone has felt this before, but hearing how amazing I am or that I'm their favorite person, it was validating who I was to me.
Because you believe it, and rightfully so.
I believe it, but when they would take it away, they took away the validation, and then I would internalize it in something back.
Well, that's a thing too.
Yeah, it is. But now, buckle up, buttercups. I already told you on the last episode, but I dare a man to take me on a date and get through the first one because fucking it's coming for you.
But
the wave come for me.
But you can't go on the first date and annihilate.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, the experiment. Well, let's go.
Yeah. No, I'm not coming soft anymore. Because you know what the problem is every time I'm not soft anymore, they're like, who are you? Why are you so cold? Why are you so distant? You're not interested in me. What do you mean? You don't get the soft, interested person.
That's
and they're
true.
like, you're kind of rude now. You're kind of a bitch. I'm like, no, bro, I just don't care about you. You don't care about me. Why would I care about you?
You should not be dating.
I'm not. So basically, to round this off, I'm not dating right now.
No, she's not dating.
I'm not dating.
And she's not dating.
No, I had a nail in the coffin, and I was just like, we're done.
Yeah.
It was more than a nail. It was like,
but I will
literally
say
dirt
this
on the coffin.
I will say this when it came, because I did my whole rant on Instagram about like guys are not that complicated. If they don't want to see you, they just don't see you. We are the ones that overcomplicate everything.
I agree with that, but these men have given me every excuse and told me
I understand
like,
that
it's not because of you. It's because of the circumstance. Just because here's where I'm at. I am upfront as fuck. I'm not interested.
Yeah, when we have more balls.
We do. We're Salma Hayek. I'm waiting for a man to have bigger balls than I do.
I found him.
Hey, interwebs. If you're that man, show the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
info@karaokewine.com.
Don't be the cowardly, pathetic type that I've been into.
We have a type.
That's the type. I found it, guys.
Yes.
Everyone applause. Thank
now
you.
we can X them off the list.
Yeah, we're done.
And we got to figure out what triggers that type.
Oh, we're past it.
Okay.
Girl's
All right.
validated by herself.
Yay. All right. So to do all of these bad dates, all of them,
I have no wine left.
what must we do? Open the cork. Oh, that's lovely. Do that on a first date. Actually, the guy that falls in love with you doing that is your husband.
He is my husband. He is my husband.
He is your husband. You're gonna marry him.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. And to do all of the things, like all these bad
All the
dates.
things, you have to experience them, obviously. Go through them yourselves, ladies, and get to the point that I'm at, or maybe, find a relationship.
I know.
And you know what? We're going to cheers to two things today. We're going to
Yes.
cheers to that because I
know.
am so happy for you and so proud of you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes.
And then we're going to cheers to me. I have to cheers. Carpe diem, bitches.
I do cheers to you every day.
I know. I cheers to you too. I love you. That's because you're my favorite.
You're my favorite. My favorite human.
My favorite human.
Thank you for watching this episode of Karaoke Wine. Please like and subscribe.